Calculating the area of a parallelogram. So on this first one, these are centimeter grid paper. So they're trying to help us give us the measurements, and we're going to discover them ourselves. So finding the area of a parallelogram, again, we need to know the base of a parallelogram, and then we need to know the height, which is measured perpendicular to the base. So the grid's going to help us with these. So our base, so what we want to remember is we're looking at this line only. How long is that line? So it goes from there to there. So you have 1, 2, 3 units, or 3 centimeters. Base times height. So area is 3 centimeters for that. And then our height. So we're using this as the base. We got to go perpendicular, so straight up. So how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3. 3 centimeters, or units. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9 centimeters squared. So the area of this shape, 9 centimeters squared. Okay, let's try our next one. Area equals base times height. So we're going to use this as the base, so we can go perpendicular up here. So we cover 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes. Okay, it ends there, starts there. Area equals 3 times. Okay, so we're going to start on this box, and we're ending up here. So you got 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. So 3 times 4, area equals 12 centimeters squared. This one here is trying to be a little tricky with you. And you're like, oh, it's on an angle. Well, you just turn her sideways, and we've got the base there going flat along the lines, and we can go perpendicular this way. So 1, 2, 3 is our base. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Height is 7. Area equals base times height. Area equals, our base was 3 centimeters times, and our height was 7 centimeters. Area equals 21 centimeters squared. All right, on to some where the measurements are given to us. Okay, so again, you're going to show your work this way. You'll show the formula first, base times height. You'll put them in order. So my base is 6 feet times 4 feet. 6 times 4 is 24 feet squared. Here, multiplying feet by feet gives us feet squared, the area, the space this takes up. Next one, base times height. Area equals, my base on this one is 9 yards times 5 yards. Area equals 9 times 5 is 45 yards squared. 3, area equals base times height. My base is 7, and my height is 3. Area equals 21 inches, this one is, squared. All right, so these ones have other measurements on them. Now again, all we're worried about is the base, so that can be any of these sides, but we just have to remember whatever base we choose, our height has to be measured perpendicular to it, okay, to its opposite parallel line. So for example, this one here, this would be a side, so these ones don't matter to us. All we worry about is the base, and it's showing it here, it's going perpendicular, is 5 inches. Okay, so area equals base times height. So my base is 3.5, and then my height, of course, is 5. Okay, 3.5, area equals 3.5 times 5 is 17.5, and these are inches squared. Another one here, area equals base times height, area equals. So on this one, because this shows this measurement here is perpendicular to this one, so I'm going to use this and this. Base is 4, height is 10, area equals 40 millimeters squared. Okay, here we go on this one, area equals base times height. So we're going to use this showing us again a perpendicular measurement. So again, you'll notice on this one, we don't need to measure up this way. These are parallel lines, meaning they continue on forever, parallel to each other. So the measurement can be anywhere out here on this imaginary line that continues. So they're saying that up there is 0.75, perpendicular from the 0.25. 0.25 times 0.75, area for those. Okay, I need to calculator on this one. I don't want to mess it up by thinking I could do it in my head. 0.1875 mile squared. Okay, there's some more here. Same thing. This one's only showing 2 measurements, but again, you notice these are perpendicular from the base. Always perpendicular from the base. Always perpendicular from the base. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more and then we'll end this video. base times height. Area equals, so base is 4 times 5. Area equals 4 times 5 is 20 yards squared. Okay, area equals base times height. Area equals base is 8 times 3. Area equals 24 centimeters squared. And then our last one here. Area equals base times height. Area equals base is 6 millimeters times 10 millimeters. Area equals 60 millimeters squared. All right, that's calculating the area of a parallelogram.